Hi everyone, and thanks for checking out my channel. Having a look at natural gas now, and following last week a very bullish price action and a reversal that was actually highly anticipated as we reached a very key level at 2.40. Now the question is, how high is that move gonna go, and trying to see what would be the next move to take after buying that level. So of course we need to keep an eye on the large and the big picture. We're still having that very large reversal pattern that's still in place. We did break down, stop at 240, then move back up above that key 255 resistance. That was previous support becoming resistance, broke higher. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's over and that we're having a proper reversal in place. As we can see on the 4 hours, that's highly reliable usually with natural gas. We're having that divergence on the 4 hours that did actually trigger buy signal on 240. That was relatively safe to try it since we could actually set stop loss not too far away below, and of course the probability for this move to happen was actually quite high. So we got that move, got a nice break out. We're now forming sort of a bull flag, and we are continuing to move alongside that trend line. It's a bit more obvious on the 1 hour. So it looks like we're having the momentum to push higher. As we can see here, that bull flag that was forming from the low on the break is also indicating 2.75 as a potential end for that target. And of course we're looking on the 4 hours for the divergence to originate at the top here. It's also 275. We're also having very big trend line running at that point. So my opinion is that 275 to 80 will be proper short level because this is not over. I highly doubt that because we don't have proper winter yet, it's not really cold temperature, storage is still very high, that we are not probably going to miss to fill the gap before next year. And that's at that point here we're talking now potentially that could happen by the end of December, quite quick. If it does take a bit longer, then we're talking potentially early next year, but then we could actually see a proper winter spike that could actually trigger in January and February. There's a big change somehow, polar vortex, whatever, could actually make the change for a proper break much higher. That will of course highly depend on many things to see how high we can go, but definitely that would be the plan. If we look at the quote report, not surprisingly during that very large sell-off from 288 and up down to 240, sorry, we can see also the open interest was negative, but still we see the managed money did increase a large amount of short positions. We could see the swap dealers, they also significantly reduced both long and short position, which is not actually necessarily that bearish, but yeah, there's not much we can actually tell from this. Of course they're loading major shorts, but we don't really know when they did actually load this. It could have been during that large move, then they did actually start switching back to long at that level. So anyway, I think short term there's a high chance we're going to push higher. If we drop to the 1 hour, I think we could see some potentially on that divergence that could actually cause some problem. We could actually drop back down to 255 potentially there, but that would be, in my opinion, buy entry potential here, but being of course very careful because of the large bearish pattern we are trading. This is constant trend, so we need to be vigilant and keep stop loss not too far away, just in case the main trend is actually taking over for some reason. So yeah, potentially buying here, but definitely what I'll be looking at if I miss that last leg up to 275 is to build a nice short position at that point, because the risk reward will be huge. We can keep a stop loss not too far away, potentially stretching above 3, which is probably a bit too much, but let's say 285, potentially a bit higher, to just absorb some volatility. But then we have a huge potential to the downside. If we could actually get down to 2.1, that would be a very nice trade to close this year. So yeah, that's about it. I'll check this midweek again, and until then I wish you safe trading, and I speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.